So this is a video showing you the basics of making a WordPress, of logging into WordPress, maybe having to reset your password, which happens a lot when you have to create a new WordPress website from your hosting. So we're starting off with this video assuming that your WordPress hosting is successful. So you should be able to go to your domain name, and very likely this is what you're going to see. Obviously, the name of the site will be different, but everything else probably looks similar because WordPress, the hosting companies probably installed the latest template, default template that comes with WordPress. So this is what's called the 2017 WordPress theme that I have installed here now. So this potted plant is something that you should be seeing, but it's always possible that the hosting company may have automatically installed or through some other method a different WordPress theme. So I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Now, as I instructed in the class, there are two ways to log into your WordPress website, assuming that there are no links on the homepage of your theme. With this particular theme, though, there is a login link that you can click to and get to here. Now, that is not always going to be the case, so you should always know a couple of alternate ways to get into your WordPress website. So the fastest way I like to go is go WP admin. And what's going to happen is that brings you to your dashboard, whether you're logged in or not. Well, actually, I should correct this. That should try to bring you to your dashboard if you're logged in. If you're not logged in, it'll come up with the login screen. And you notice that we're now on the login page right here. So in some of my classes, I mentioned this as a way to get in, but really the WP admin way is a kind of a shortcut, because once I log in with my username and password, I'm in automatically to my dashboard. Now I'm going to log out really quick and just show you one other thing. If you ever have to reset your password, this is where you do it. Lost your password. It'll send you an email that you click on, you come back to the site, and you enter a strong new password, and you should be just fine. Hopefully you have registered your email or your WordPress website with an email address. You should already be an admin user, so you're resetting your password to take that email address that you entered perhaps when your site was setting up your WordPress theme. So anyway, let me log back in. Okay, great. So this is your dashboard of your WordPress site. There is when I was talking in the class, I most likely covered two ways WordPress can access your, or I should say, post content in your WordPress site. Posts are like blog posts, and there is a hello world here. It should be, so this should show you that, hey, this is at least working. So this right here is called a permalink, which is basically just where your post lives on your website. You notice that I'm viewing the post here, but there's a top bar here that allows me to get back into my WordPress website. I can just simply click this here, and it'll bring me back. And also the post I'm looking on, if I'm looking at a single blog post, I can click Edit Post and go straight back to that post. So, of course, there's also pages, and there's a sample page with your WordPress install as well. As I mentioned in the class, although there's fundamental differences between pages and posts, writing them and editing them are pretty similar experiences, as you can see here. You can edit your text in visual mode, or you can click over and use the tab for text. In my classes, I also demonstrated how you could add media, upload a photo, and insert it into your WordPress document. If you have further questions about the particulars of this, then feel free to ask me some questions. We can arrange them one-on-one. But it is fairly, what you'll probably be needing to do is just probably create a post, at least for the initial assignment. And you can delete the post that's there, create a new one, you can trash it. So let me just create a post real quick. My story. Just add some text. And, you can make things bold. You can add an image right here, media, add media. Just so happens I have an image here that I've already uploaded, and so forth and so on. So, like I said, if you have any more specific questions about this, let me know. So really, the only thing that you may want to think about doing is general settings. And this is fine, I'll leave this here. Just make sure that in your WordPress website, the site title and the tagline are what you would want to use. This URL is hopefully set up for your domain name. And just make sure, again, this is the email address that, password resets for your admin or something. Well, or this is just the general email address of your site, basically. If you go under users, you probably have one user here, and this is you. You can always reset a password for yourself or log out elsewhere. But I encourage you to take a look at here. They're really not going to break anything major if you fool around with this. And if you do, you can always reset your password later, or as we could see earlier in the video. So that ends this video. Thank you very much.